Oh, hello YouTube. Welcome back to Denver Beer and Oil. On today's episode, I resurrect the E34. Actually, I haven't done that yet, so let's resurrect the E34. All right, so let's see. Let's do a little quick recap here. I believe the last time you guys saw that car was what? Donuts. So since you guys last saw it, I literally have done nothing to it. As a matter of fact, it's only gotten worse. The car has been sitting and getting rained on with no hood on it, no ECU in it, no battery, no nothing. There's probably gallons of water in the exhaust, which is pretty cool. When I don't drive it for a long time, the exhaust fills with water. It's a pretty cool feature. The lugs are stripped, all of them, except for, I think, 4 total on the front, so that's cool. So bottom line is Chris is putting down some respectable times in his turbo car, so I'm going to see if 3.5 liters can beat 2.8 liters, and we can put down some respectable times in that. So goals for today: get it running. Change out the hubs on the front so all the lugs aren't stripped and I don't die when I hit 130 miles an hour. Basically what that means is there's a lot left in it. I was spinning half the way, not driving good, trying to pay attention to laptops, didn't go well. First things first, before you guys were here, I put the ECU back in it. I have not started it yet. I still need to put a battery in it, and I think the keys are in it. I think they've been sitting in it.
Aaron's just gonna sit on his phone.
We're gonna send it, yeah.
I'm trying to.
Teenagers.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Freaking millennials.
Jeez. Dude, I forgot how mint this car is on the inside.
Oh, it's so mint, dude. Yeah, so it has declined significantly since last it was driven. As if it wasn't bad enough already. Sitting on blocks, no hood. ECUs, well, I guess I just kind of plugged it in. I don't know. Hopefully it starts. We'll see. You may want to check out the exhaust for when I start it.
I'm going back there.
It's definitely full of water.
She's mint.
But it still runs. Was there water in the exhaust?
Oh yeah.
Like a lot?
It jerped it out for sure.
It was like barely running.
Yeah, no, it wasn't happy that. You gotta put like a check valve in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a little water. Yeah, it's been raining a lot lately, so we got that going for us. Okay, so I spent the last like bazillion hours shuffling wheels and tires around so we can put nice wheels and tires on this thing. Yeah, so anyway, we're gonna put some wheels on it. Let's do that. Wheels and tires.
And hubs.
And hubs. So the hubs actually aren't completely stripped. They're not great. This one especially is not great. I've got 4 out of 5 on this one for lugs, and the 4 that I do have are questionable at best. And the 5th one does this. So don't have 5. So I guess my game plan as of right now, to pass tech, I'm going to glue a lug in.
Do they check lugs at tech?
Yeah.
Oh, they're good.
Hey, you know what? If 4 won't hold, 5 won't either.
That is ridiculous. I've never heard of that.
So right now what I'm trying to do, the front is not going to work at all in any combination of anything. So I'm going to take these thick Johnnies, I'm going to put them on the back, and I'm going to take the skinny Johnnies that I just bought from Michael, I'm going to put them on the front, and we're going to figure out some combination of Johnnies to get this Johnny going down the Johnny tomorrow. So I just pulled the turbo drain off, and I found out why it was leaking, because what gasket? There was literally nothing left of it. So yeah, no surprise there, I guess.
And then your Spectre boost coupler is looking real good.
Bro, that's
It's perfectly sun faded for the strength.
that's quality.
Yeah.
That's AutoZone quality. Although, check out this sick ass hardline I got. So now I just got to make a gasket for that. What should we make a gasket for this out of? Cork.
I have
Cork?
the cork stuff. You can try it. If not, I know you can get that gasket for pretty cheap, pretty fast.
Oh, where's that little? I found a little guy.
Dude, I forgot how haggard this
Or
thing was.
2006.
Hey,
This car isn't that
about good
haggard.
nicely. It's
Look,
way less
he's actually got
haggard
an
than
intake air temperature sensor
What shop
plug.
did you find
Chris's
this thing?
car has like little pins that you plug in.
Look at these beautiful welds.
Hey, that was my very first aluminum TIG welding job, all right? You cut me a break, sir.
Does
it leak? No. Is the metal stuck together? Yes.
That's Mr. Gasket himself right there.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Everybody makes fun of me for my methods, but guess whose car doesn't fucking leak from the RTV'd oil pan? Ha! That's right. Or the timing cover.
I don't know.
Well, you're not really supposed to seal oil with cork, but...
Unless you're an E30.
I don't know, all old school
It's almost an oil
valve
pan
cover stuff is
gasket.
cork.
Yeah.
Yeah, M20 valve cover gaskets are cork.
That's a good point.
Back on.
So here's the thing. This car knows deep down in its soul that when it stops working, it's going to the junkyard.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's just trying.
So it's just like, please, no. I'm not going to leak. I swear I won't leak. Name of the game at this point. Rears are stickied up. The driver's side hub is completely fine. None of them are stripped, so that's cool. That's awesome. We just have to replace one hub. There's like a 50-50 chance I fix that oil leak. I'm not betting on anything, but it might not leak. As a matter of fact, we can test that right now.
Murdo leak test repair test leak.
Welcome back. We're back to prepping the E34. We got the hub pulled off on one side. Oh, is it the replacement?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And we have a replacement ready to go in. So that's exciting. But while Hamish was pulling off the other strut for me to put on, I have been checking the base timing on this. So I figured you guys might want to see how to do that. For right now, I just wanted to show you, if you guys have turbo cars, because I know I get a lot of messages on Instagram with questions on MegaSquirt with turbo stuff for E34s and E30s and even an E31, I think. Regardless, the very first thing that you want to do after you get all of your base parameters set is check your timing. This will make or break your engine if you do not check this before you tune it. So, having said that, tools you're going to need are obviously your MegaSquirt, already hooked up and everything verified to be working. Hopefully have a base tune so it can at least idle. And then you're going to need a timing light, and I would highly recommend marking your timing mark. What we're going to be doing right now is basically locking in the timing so that the computer is not changing the timing. I'm going to lock it at 20 degrees, which is pretty reasonable for idle. And then what we're going to do is we're going to verify that the 20 degrees that the computer is commanding is matched by 20 degrees on the ignition. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to your ignition settings right here. And this is not the most updated version, but I don't think it's going to change anything when I do update. Go to ignition options / wheel decoder, okay? And what you want to do, I've already got it on there right now, but okay, so right there where it says use table, you want to switch that to fixed timing, and you can change your timing amount right here, okay? So I've got it set at 20 degrees. I burned it to the ECU, right? And right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put this at the wrong. I've already fixed this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back to what it was, which was at like 90. So I'm going to burn that. So now the ECU basically thinks that the angle of the number one tooth is at 90 degrees before top dead center. Okay, so we got it locked in. It's locked in at 20 degrees. We've got tooth number one angle at 90 degrees, which is I think what it's set at. That's not correct for this car, but it's going to be different for all of them. So next thing I'm going to do is start the car. So now the car is running. What you want to do is get your timing light. Oh, here, I got to set it up. So on almost every timing light, you can adjust the timing. So we're going to go conventional ignition, engine size, 6 cylinders, continue. I'm going to set the advance on our light to 20 degrees. That matches what I put in the computer, right? So in theory, with this at 20 degrees and the computer at 20 degrees, when this light goes off, it should be right at top dead center. Here's the deal. I'm going to visualize this for you since you're not able to see it. But with the timing locked in, the mark on the wheel should be dead aligned with the mark on the engine, right? So right now, since I advanced at 5 degrees, my mark is over here. And almost always when you check these MegaSquirts, it's gonna be off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep backing that off a degree until I get those marks to perfectly line up. If you're behind it, you need to advance a degree. So for example, if it was set at 90 and your mark is over here on the wheel and this is your engine, you want to advance it. So let's say it's at 90 and you're behind, you want to put it to like 92. That should get you to about right here. And then just go by a degree or a half a degree until you get it perfectly lined up. Luckily, I double checked this because I had messed with the tune a lot and used this ECU for troubleshooting. I went in and checked my base timing settings and they were about 4 degrees off. So it's very important that you check that. So I'm gonna set it back to 90, which is where my engine's happy, double check it, and then we're gonna get back to work. But anyway, make sure you do this if you're running a turbo car. It's the most important thing you can do. All right, this thing is actually getting pretty mint, not gonna lie. First of all, for starters, you'll notice, big upgrade, OEM style hood.
Oh,
Hood.
yeah.
Or for those of you in foreign countries, the UK perhaps, a bonnet. I've got a bonnet, guys. That's exciting. Additionally, you'll also notice beautiful rotors, new struts, new tension arms. Thank you, Hamish, for your hard work.
Yes, sir.
Also, continuing on, we've got a new battery being charged up, and I vacuumed and put a battery tie down on.
So she's tech ready.
It's
baby.
like tech ready. And I put more zip ties in for safety.
That's good too.
Yes.
And your seats aren't failing completely like Chris's either.
Correct. Mine are actually like bolted in. So the oil leak is fixed. Battery is charged up. ECU is all fixed up. I fixed a lot of the tune issues, kind of. I still got a lot more to do, but yeah, so we got that. We got the hood on. We got the brakes bled. We got new everything on both corners up here. We didn't really have to do it, but everything on my parts car was like brand new, so we just went ahead and put it on. At this point, Chris knows we're bringing the car, obviously, because he's here.
Right.
But the bet is that Chris doesn't think that this car is going to beat my Corvette's time. So I don't know if that means best time or average time. I don't think, Chris, you don't think it's going to get in the 14 or below the 14s, right?
So his worst pass tonight, you have to run faster.
I mean, there's that, but like my guess is this doesn't get into the 13s.
I'll take that bet. I'll do an anytime shot on that, no problem.
The E36 is leaking,
Nice.
so I'm trying to figure that out. And I'm actually gonna get the diff in it today.
Oh, cool. So you'll have gearing advantages too.
Yeah.
Well, sick.
But I don't think they're gonna let me run with the amount that it's leaking right now.
Yeah, that's quite a lot. Where's it coming from?
We think maybe the Vanos line.
Shit.
So that's what I'm going to be addressing.
Well, you got to pick up some more gear oil for it too.
Yeah, I was gonna do an oil change.
Yep, it's not a bad move.
So Aaron and I went and got stuff for my turbo car, and then we're like, hey, let's go to the liquor store. So we go to the liquor store, we're pulling out of the liquor store, just talking, hanging out, and we see a cop, and we're like, cool, Aaron's truck isn't registered. Good thing he turned left over there, we're clear. We pull up to the next light, and we're like, huh, there's an E34 over there with a Denver Beer and Oil banner. Like, who is that? Like, oh, it's Will. Oh, there's a cop car behind Will. Oh, there's another cop car behind Will. Will turns, pulls into a gas station or a restaurant. We're like, oh shit, we better turn around. So we went back over there and sat at the gas station and watched this ensue.
And apparently the gas station guy saw the whole thing too.
Yeah, there's a guy at the gas station who was like, oh yeah, he made a pull down the street, just went like ripping full throttle, and the cop saw him and just yanked in behind him by the Motel 6 and like, yeah.
He did. He was stoked. He was like, "This is the sweetest start of my
He's like,
day."
what's in that thing? How many pounds?
Well, anyway, long story short, I was going to go do some test and tune, so I pulled into the gas station, put a couple gallons of gas in it, went to go pull out, and luckily out of the corner of my eye I saw a cop rip in behind me, and I was like, well, probably shouldn't go do test and tune, so I immediately pulled into Santiago's and had to fix some things in the engine compartment, and the cop pulled up and asked me if it was stolen, what I was doing and all that. Anyway, so I was fixing this customer car, and they let me go, so that was lucky. It could have been bad.
It was funny. We were standing at the gas station, and then Chris and I were like, "Oh man, Will's gonna lose his license. This is bad. Like we're just getting past previous incidents. Like this is not gonna be good."
I know, right? Dude,
and
I've
then
had the hard copy of my license for like 4 fucking days now.
yeah, I was like, maybe he'll talk his way out of it. And Chris is like, how he's gonna talk his way out of it? The license plate has an exhaust coming through the hole. I was like, oh yeah, this isn't good.
Yeah, there's a big dent in the side from me slamming it into a pole twice.
Your left turn signal works. We did see that.
Oh, no shit?
It does.
Oh,
Left rear
fuck
turn signal
yeah.
works.
I was like, man, it's blinking slow. Maybe everything's working. So, fail. All my test and tune's going to have to be on the track today.
Right on.
I'm not going to try to go out there and get pulled over again.
Yeah.
All right, we're in line at Bandamere right now in the Hoopty. She did fantastic on the highway. Hamish was a race car driver. He was like,
Hey, to be fair, I didn't money shift once, and
true.
Chris's money shifted twice.
it's true, and you rev matched on the downshift. It was good.
Yeah,
you did good.
I did racy boy things.
You did good. But yeah, there's a bunch of really brightly colored stuff all around us, and there's a long line and like fast cars and stuff. So looking forward to embarrassing some folks.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, just breaking my shit. But
And we talked to the magic 8-ball on the keychain.
it's true. I asked the 8-ball if I was gonna go fast. 8-ball was like, looks good.
Yep, it looks good, gentlemen. Okay.
All right, first pass, lining up. We're about to do the burnout. Had to scramble to get the old car ready, cameras ready.
Yep, it was a bit of a scramble.
Looks like we're racing a Crown Vic.
Alright, you want me to click start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. We're doing some data logging here too, just because why not, I guess.
Okay. Here we go.
All right.
Let's see what's up with this Crown Vic. That was already faster than the vet.
Yeah, that was for sure faster than the vet.
Oh yeah. And I need way more boost.
Yep.
Way more boost. I
But
bet
you did lose traction a little bit there already.
I did.
So that wasn't a bad start for the day.
It was definitely dropping traction.
Yeah.
Let's see what the numbers is. Right lane, trapped 105, 14-1. Oh, dude, we're breaking it. We're breaking into the 13s, no problem.
Easy.
That was first pass. We're already faster than Arizona.
Yep.
Easy.
Chris, you want to tell people about your woes?
So apparently Michael gets to race. He was the last one, and they only let 200 people race. 177 pre-registered, so they're only letting 23 walk-ins, drive-ins, whatever you want to call it. And I was number 201.
So,
So she's staying on the trailer.
which is a bummer because we were gonna get rowdy with it today.
And I was talking with my wife on the phone, and I was talking about that I was bringing it on the trailer. I said I just have a feeling like tonight's the night I go too hard and blow it up, and she was also feeling that same way. I don't know.
Meant to be. But so now we're scavenging parts off of it in DBO fashion.
Yeah, Will stole my boost controller.
Yep. Will, tell us
Alright.
your things.
It's only for the love of speed.
Okay. Okay, we're run 2 in the Turbo E34.
Yes, sir.
Will's mind has become nothing but AFR ratios and boost cuts and ignition timing.
I have become world eater.
You think we could beat him?
Yeah.
That'd be stock.
Yeah, and if my car doesn't blow up.
Oh yeah, I forgot that that's the thing.
Piss poor at best. Awful.
Your numbers were good though.
Fucking shift knob flew off. I ran a 15-1 at 106.
So you literally lost a second with the shifting.
I lost a lost a second because my shift knob flew off, and then that was bad. And it was breaking up. It was too rich.
Okay, pass 3.
Third pass. Pulled some boost. Pulled some fuel.
About to get hit.
About to get hit by a golf cart.
Getting it done. On the tuning grind.
Yep. So we'll see what happens.
Yep, it's just Mustang against Mustang.
Yeah, we've already smoked a Mustang GT several times at this point in the vet and this car, so pretty confident we got this unless I just shoot a head gasket out the side, which is
he's going.
entirely possible. All right, yeah, let's watch him.
Yeah, I want to see this.
What do you got? What do you got? Stage. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Damn, that's fast.
You can get him. You got a, he's only got a few seconds. Cool.
All right, here we go.
Watch and boost.
All right.
Mustang GT.
Watch
Maybe
boost.
not stock.
Now watch how far. He doesn't know how to race. He's not even. All right.
You're still at 17 pounds and 11.7 AFR to like 12 occasionally when it breaks up. So you're blowing spark.
So we're going 17 pounds. Damn.
13. Oh, okay.
Is that real?
14.8, 14.6.
Oh, isn't 14.69 my worst? That was awful. Okay, so I made a very questionable decision just now, and Hamish saw. Hold on, I gotta turn. Where's my fucking battery at? There we go. It was at here. Let's go ahead and I'll just show you guys here my ignition map. Any of you who want to copy it, feel free. This is free on the internet as of today. You're welcome. But I highly advise taking at least 2 degrees out of it, probably 3.
And anything bad that happens is not our fault.
It's not on me. It's not on me. However, I put 2 degrees in it because I'm losing a bet right now, and I put it back on gate and I put it back on the stock tune. There's a lot of variables at play here. I'm hoping that it is actually on gate right now, so I'm banking on that. And if it is, I just put 2 degrees in it, which should be good for a couple horsepower, which should be good for a 10th. Like a 10th is a decent amount, but like I think we got this. I'm not taking those shots, Chris. I'm not fucking doing it, man. But anyway, yeah, added 2 degrees. Laptop's closed. It's official. We're doing it. I think we're good.
Okay.
So
I'm signing out because low battery. So.
signing out. Dude, second gear is not a friend. I was like, heh, heh, heh. That's how I was, but it didn't go in. So that's mainly my issue. But regardless, fucking lost, man. I owe you 2 shots. So
what did you run last time?
like before this last run? Or
No, this one right now that just happened.
I think it was like a 14.6.
No, it wasn't.
Good. Oh, don't worry about that.
What was the last run?
The last run was a 15.1.
It was bad.
Turbo M30s. I love that there's people that follow us that love these things and build reliable, powerful ones. We can't do it.
There is not a single freaking number on this sheet that is like admirable at all.
Both of you guys.
Oh, it's awful. Yeah, neither of us were good.
All right.
But the Mustang GT beat me, and I whooped the shit out of a Mustang GT every time except for that time.
In your Corvette.
In the Corvette and in this. I beat a Mustang GT twice in this. I have
pretty good.
I have only raced Mustang GTs.
The E39 M5 guy that I talked to forever, which I don't know if you watch us, we gave you a thing. I forgot your name, but you also sucked at names, so we're good. He was really impressed with your 14.1 because he runs a 14.2.
Well, fuck me,
So
right?
you're faster than an S62.
Sick.
And
Well, no, I mean, like, that's actually pretty respectable, but still, dude. All I have to say is, like, God damn it, I've been harping on these motors forever, and like,
S38.
dude, they make great power, but they will not make more than 15 pounds boost. I don't care what coils you throw at them. I don't care what you do, unless you're on MS3, unless you're on super tight plugs, and unless you're on coil on plug, they will not make more than 15 pounds of boost. You just fucking can't do it.
And a reference on my car.
Fuck.
This is all the shit that I
Bullshit.
went through, and I bought like
bullshit.
a wasted spark setup, like a GM3 coil thing where each coil runs two
high hopes,
cylinders.
low expectations.
Did all this because I was
14.1,
trying to make
I feel like
20
is
psi and trying to make it fast
This thing
and
probably run like
everything.
17.
And I just gave up. So I'm gonna run an MS3 and an S38,
That's fine.
6 coils, coil on plug, and I'm gonna make it. And I'm gonna make 1,000 horsepower. I'm gonna spend all the money, and it's gonna be stupid, but we're not the weird Polish, Russian, whatever these guys are that make fucking 1,000 horsepower M30s. We can't figure it out.
So, because I'm a shitbag and we drove this thing here super illegally, I'm gonna steal Chris's trailer. He's gonna drive this home super illegally. I'm putting nothing at risk. Chris is risking everything. He's the man. He's probably gonna get arrested. I'm probably gonna have to post bail. But no matter what, thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it.
I want to talk too. Talk, man. So the first 338 diff experience is gonna be me on the street, and I'm gonna go to jail.
And in jail.